Hey guys, thank you for watching. In today's video, I wasn't sure what makeup I was going to be doing, so I just thought that I would sit down and film a voiceover video. So I'm going to start off by prepping my eyes with the P. Louise base as usual. I'm just going to pat that in with a brush, and I'm also going to fill in my eyebrows as well, just off camera. The first shade I'm going to start with is the Makeup Geek Cherry Cola eyeshadow, and I'm taking that on my Zoeva 231 Luxe pencil brush. And I'm just packing that in the outer corner of my eye and then bringing it up into my crease. And I'm also using that brush just to blend the shadow out slightly. Next, I'm taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm taking the shade Bon Fresco, which is a really pretty, like, dusty purple mauve shade. And I'm just taking that on a really fluffy eyeshadow brush and diffusing the edges of that cherry cola color. Then I'm taking that original colour and just going over and building up the intensity. And back and forth with the other shade as well, just until I was happy with the blend. Then I'm just taking a clean brush and buffing out the edges to make sure everything's nice and blended. Now I'm taking the Too Faced Glitter Glue and the MAC Vanilla Pigment, and I'm just popping that glitter glue on my eyelid and then blending it out with my finger. This is just going to give me a really nice tacky base to work with. It helps pigments and eyeshadows stick really well. So I'm just placing that MAC pigment over. Next, I'm going in with the Tan pigment by MAC as well, and I'm just kind of sandwiching that in between the vanilla pigment and the other eyeshadows and blending out the edges. And then I was just adding some more vanilla pigment to intensify the color until I was happy with it. For eyeliner, I'm taking the Schwing eyeliner by The Balm, which is just a really nice black matte liquid eyeliner, and I'm just putting a thin to medium line across my eyelid. I wasn't doing a wing or anything like that today, just something really simple. Now I'm just popping on some mascara. This is the Hourglass Caution Mascara. I'm just prepping my eyelashes for false lashes. For falsies today, I'm going to be using this pair from Duo Cosmetics called Persia, and these are stunning. They're really beautiful, fluffy, wispy lashes, and they have a really nice volume to them. So this is what they look like on. I will say they were really, really comfortable as well to wear. So for the skin, I'm going to go in with the Cover FX Custom Cover Drops in the shade Rose Gold. And I'm just going to apply these on my usual highlight points and blend this out with a brush. Now, I know this looks a bit funny on camera because the cover drops look a little bit red based, but because this is underneath foundation, it doesn't actually look like that when you put foundation over it. It just gives a really nice glowy base. And I've been loving doing this lately, as opposed to just using a powder highlight. For foundation, I'm using the NARS All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation. And lately I've been buffing my foundations in with the BH Cosmetics 124 brush, but basically something that's just, it's dense, but it's still got a fluffy sort of finish instead of stippling it on with a more really dense brush. I've just been really liking the finish of this. Now I'm taking the Makeup Revolution stick foundation. I've been loving this for cream contouring lately, and I'm actually really impressed with this formula. They blend out really, really well, and I want to go and get a color that's like a foundation color to see how it performs as an actual foundation. I would definitely compare these to the Hourglass Vanish Stick foundations. They just blend out really well. They don't look dry and cakey, really nice and flawless on the skin, and this one was like $10. Amazing. Next, I'm taking the Tarte Shape Tape and just highlighting the usual spots on my face that I would put concealer and blending that out with my beauty blender. And I'm just lightly setting my under eyes and my T-zone. I'm using the Kat Von D Lock-It setting powder. But this concealer does tend to dry down a little bit, so I didn't feel the need to set it completely. Now I'm finishing off my eyes, so I'm taking the MAC Studio Chromographic pencil, which is just like a nude eyeliner in my waterline, just to brighten my eyes up. And I'm also going back in with those eyeshadows just to go along my lower lash lines. So I'm taking Cherry Cola on a little definer brush. Now I'm doing something different. I'm taking the Melt Cosmetics Rust Stack, and I'm taking the shade Rubbish, which is a really pretty like mustard yellow, and I'm buffing that along my lash line, and then I'm taking this yellow shade from the Beauty Bay Bright Matte palette and just buffing those out, and then I'm just kind of re-intensifying those shades, but I just thought I wanted to change it up by doing a yellow lash line. I really like this color combination too. I feel like that purple undertone in the brown and then the yellow look really nice together. Now I'm finishing off the face. I'm taking the Hoola bronzer by Benefit and just warming up the outside of my face. I really didn't put a lot of bronzer or contour on in this look. I just wanted to warm everything up. And now I'm taking the Colourpop blush in between the sheets and just contouring my nose again with that Hoola bronzer. Now I'm using the NYX Dewy Finish setting spray just to set my face, and I like to put my highlighter on over my setting spray, so I wait till my setting spray is almost dry, completely dry, and then I go in with my highlighter. Try not to put your highlighter on over your setting spray when you've just sprayed it on. It can look a little bit chunky if your face is too wet. Now I'm taking the Bite Beauty Blondie stick, and I'm using this as my lipstick. It's a really nice like brown color. And I'm going over that with the MAC Strip Down Lip Liner just to define the outer edges of my lips. Both of these shades are really nice, like neutral brown. There's not really much pink in there at all. I just thought brown would complement the look nicely. I'm just applying a bit more in the center. But that is the finished look. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!